Top 10 Historical Places in the Philippines. 10. Banaue Rice Terraces. The Banaue Rice Terraces was made approximately 2,000 years ago, carved into the mountains by the indigenous people using only their hands and some crude equipment. It is said that if the steps were put end to end, it would encircle half the globe. It is considered as one of mankind's greatest engine. 9. Rizal Shrine. Rizal Shrine is an important historical place in Dapitan, where Dr. Jose Rizal spent for years in exile. He lived here as a physician, merchant, farmer, inventor, painter, sculptor, archaeologist, linguist, grammarian, teacher, architect, poet, biologist, composer, surveyor, and environmentalist. He was also a father and brother to all Dapitanans, serving and helping those who needed him. No wonder Dr. Jose Rizal is considered as the Philippine national hero. Rizal Shrine nowadays is one of the most attractive tourist spots in the Philippines. It reflects Rizal's lifestyle and how he socialized with the people around him. 8. Mactan Shrine. The Mactan Shrine, located in Mactan Island in Cebu, is made in honor of Lapu-Lapu, Ferdinand Magellan, and the Battle of Mactan. It is also known as Liberty Shrine, and it lies on the very ground where the battle took place. Ferdinand Magellan and his crew were the first people to introduce Christianity in the Philippines. In the quest to prove that the earth is not flat, he traveled the world and docked in Mactan, where he was eventually killed by Lapu-Lapu on April 27, 1521. Lapu-Lapu is recognized as the first native of the archipelago to have resisted the Spanish colonization. 7. Fort Santiago. Fort Santiago, located in Intramuros, is a famous tourist destination in the Philippines. It is a historical structure that is part of the city's famous wall. The attraction of the site is a museum where you can find a replica of Dr. Jose Rizal's prison cell before he was executed. The rest of Fort Santiago has been set up into a beautiful park. There is also an imitation of old dungeons, dark underground chambers or cells used to confine prisoners. 6. Late Landing Memorial Park. The Late Landing Memorial Park, formerly known as the MacArthur Park, is a must-visit destination. Remember the promise made by General Douglas MacArthur: "I shall return." He kept this promise when he returned with an army of 700 ships containing 174,000 American soldiers at Red Beach, Palo, late on October 20, 1944. The red in Red Beach doesn't refer to the natural color of the sand, but its color after being drenched in blood. 5. Barasoan Church. It was founded by the Augustinian missionaries in 1859 and served as the session hall of Malolos Congress, the first Congress in the Philippines, which was held in September 15, 1898 under the presidency of Pedro Paterno. 3 major events in the Philippine history happened in this church: the convening of the First Philippine Congress, September 15, 1898, the drafting of the Malolos Constitution, September 29, 1898 to January 21, 1899, and the inauguration of the First Philippine Republic, January 23, 1899. Having earned the title as the cradle of democracy in the East, Barasoan Church is the most important religious building in the Philippines. 4. Edsa Shrine. The Edsa Shrine, also known as the Shrine of Mary, Queen of Peace, and Our Lady of Edsa, is a small church of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Manila located at the intersection of Ortigas Avenue and Epifanio de los Santos Avenue, Edsa in Quezon City. It is a monument dedicated to the first people. It is a place that witnessed the 2 demonstrations that overthrew the presidencies of Ferdinand Marcos and Joseph Estrada. This shrine is a towering proof that fighting for freedom doesn't have to be a blood-spattered cause. Rather, it can be achieved through peaceful means and with no casualty. 3. Intramuros. Intramuros is known in history as the Walled City because of its most famous feature, a nearly 3-mile-long circuit of massive stone walls and fortifications that almost completely surrounds the entire district. It is the oldest district and historic core of Manila where Old Spanish-era influence, photography and history lovers will find Intramuros an interesting destination. If you visit the place, you can still feel the Spanish ambience and appreciate the historical landmarks and churches in the area. Plus, visiting Intramuros is very affordable and worth your time. 2. Corregidor. Known to be the Rock, Corregidor is known for its important historical attractions. When the Japanese invaded the Philippines, Corregidor became the headquarters of the Allied forces and also the seat of Philippine Commonwealth government. The huge firearms of Corregidor, which are used in support for Filipino and American defenders of Bataan, are now silent, but the damage seen on buildings, structures, and tunnels in the island continues on, telling a very moving story of a war that has claimed so many lives. 1. Rizal Park. Rizal Park or Luneta Park was built as a tribute to our greatest national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. It is one of the leading historical sites in the Philippines where Rizal was executed by the Spanish military firing squad on December 30, 1896 because he had spread the ideal. These popular works of architecture can capture not only the eyes but also the hearts of the viewers. These historical sites are part of the tourism in the Philippines. The Philippines is a world-famous tourist destination. Aside from its beautiful places and scenic tourist spots, it is also rich in history and culture. Filipinos built different landmarks and places to remember the outstanding sacrifices of national heroes and to beautifully exhibit the country's historical landmark.